He was just saying that Banita is. I've heard that she's very funny. She cracks a lot of jokes, and she has a very infectious laughter.
And what did you say?
I said you'll have to test her and see for yourself.
He doesn't think I'm funny.
The accent itself, I think, is quite interesting. Interesting, actually. I'm not saying funny. Interesting. You said in an interview in UK that he's the Justin Bieber of India.
I think from like fans over there or from fans.
No, everyone in the UK loved it because it's my sense of humor.
Well, it's wonderful to have Varun Dhawan here in Dubai. Today is the premiere of October, and we are in Dubai right now, and there's a lot to discuss. October is a film that it's very close to his heart. It's looking extremely good. Pleasure having you, first of all, back on Bollywod Hungama.
Thank you so much, Faridoon.
And
We're missing someone who's going to maro a Dhasu entry very, very soon. As we speak. Oh, she's run away somewhere else. No, we can see her down the pitch. She's coming, and she's made it.
Okay, and when Banita Sandhu is here right now.
So sorry. I'm always late. I'm really sorry.
Quite an entry, I must say.
Right.
He was just saying that Banita is. I've heard that she's very funny. She cracks a lot of jokes, and she has a very infectious laughter.
And what did you say?
I said you'll have to test her and see for yourself.
He doesn't think I'm funny.
The accent itself, I think, is quite interesting. Interesting, actually. I'm not saying funny. Interesting. I'm saying interesting. In fact, you said in an interview in UK that he's the Justin Bieber of India.
Yes, I did say this, and I got a lot of backlash.
I think from like fans over there or from fans.
No, everyone in the UK loved it because it's my sense of humor, and I meant it not as he's Justin Bieber, he'll piss in a bucket, or he's a brat. Or I meant it as in he has a great fan following, and I think he's the heartthrob of India.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's where the comparison came from. It wasn't at all like, he's a singer and this and that. It was
It didn't mean it literally. Obviously.
Yeah, and it was an interview for ITV Wales, and people in Wales only know really who Shahryar is in Bollywood. So to explain who Varun Dhawan is in his essence, he's a heartthrob.
But now I think everyone in Wales knows who Banita Sandhu is. So it goes Shah Rukh Khan, it goes Banita Sandhu.
Right, and then Varun Dhawan.
Varun Dhawan / Justin Bieber.
Maybe.
Justin Bieber. Okay, and now you are here in Dubai. You're having the premiere over here in Dubai. Now I must tell you that he's one of the actors and stars in India who's having a pan-India appeal in terms of box office,
right,
which very few actors are having. Yeah. Now we're having a very interesting this debate going on about the entire the overseas has opened up like really big way, right, and GEC contributes in a huge way as far as the overseas market is concerned. So how important is this? Is your first premiere in Dubai? How important is it for you?
This is the first time I'm having a world premiere for a film, so this is the first time people are going to get to see October, and it's massive. It's massive for us to kind of get this film here, and it's only come because of demand.
Right.
Second चीज ये है कि मतलब अगर बहुत लोग ये भी कहते हैं ट्रेड में मानते हैं कि अगर एक फिल्म दुबई में चलती है then it works in Mumbai as well. The correlation between Dubai and Mumbai, it's crazy. It's like one market almost. People say it's like one place, sensibility wise almost. So we're really hoping that the word of mouth and the film gets received over here pretty well, because so the whole idea of not promoting October was actually promoting October. So I mean, Shoojit Sircar has a certain way he wants his films to be received.
For themselves. Yeah. We know we have a good film. We don't need to overcompensate for it, and it will travel through word of mouth. We've accepted that. There's no singing or dancing we can do in this. So what else is there to do but let the film just
talk for itself,
do its own thing. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Now, Hindi medium has released in China recently. It's doing exceedingly well. So when does Varun Dhawan film start getting released in China?
So we are hoping October.
Yeah.
Because I think human dramas really run well over there. Emotions are really appreciated. So October is. I mean, we are planning to get it released in China mostly. I think our producers are meetings are going on. Even Sui Dhaga made in India. Hichki will release over there. Sui Dhaga should release over there as well.
That's wonderful. Okay, now you have said, Banita, you have said in an interview.
Oh, you're picking up everything I've said in interviews.
Full homework.
Okay.
I told you watch out.
All right. So Bollywood is a massively patriarchal industry, and I did have a few offers, but they either wanted me in a bikini or to play the love interest. Yeah. In this role, that is October, my character has her own dilemmas and issues separate from the hero. Yeah. So it was important for you to have your own individuality.
Yeah.
And you're getting that over here.
Yeah.
So has your perception Has your perception about the Hindi film industry, the Indian film industry changed to a certain extent?
Completely. I think before coming to India, I wasn't very familiar with Bollywood. The only Bollywood I knew of was through my mum, and it was very much Shah Rukh Khan's generation, you know, Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum, that kind of era. Right. And I had a very stereotyped, I'll be honest, I had a stereotyped image of Bollywood. And it's not that not that Hollywood's completely innocent of this as well. They're incredibly patriarchal as well. And I've seen that. I've worked in the British film industry too.
Sure.
So I did have this preconceived notion that, you know, it's all about the hero in films and the girls are objectified very much so, and it still happens. But what probably shocked me the most and pleasantly surprised me was that there are writers like Juhi Chaturvedi, there are directors like Shoojit Sircar, and there are female-driven roles. I mean, just look at Hitchki that's released now. You know, so that I think is just an incredible, it empowers me and it makes me want to work in this industry even more. And I'm so glad that movement's happening. And it's happening because of these guys and even people like Varun. He stands up for stuff like this too. So, yeah.
No, absolutely. In the 10 minutes of whatever conversation that we've had, she's mentioned Shah Rukh Khan twice. So have you told her that I've done a movie with him?
You've done a movie with Shah Rukh?
He has done a movie.
Oh, you? Oh, yeah.
I know.
But if he told
I don't care about him.
No, but if he told her that you had done a movie with SRK, she would have believed that also right now.
No. I know him.
Okay.
I have pictures of it, but then I can show it to you.
Yeah. No, I believe you. You don't need to give me evidence.
No, but
yeah, she has seen my interviews. That's what
she has. She knew who you
You've
were.
done your research on me. I've done mine of you as well.
Yeah.
Trust
In fact, at the trailer launch, when you asked the question and people screamed, I'm sure that's the time when she decided, okay, who's this guy?
Better search this guy. Who is he? What's he about?
See up to.
Okay, all right.